Surrogate mom gives birth to twins. DNA results defy laws of nature. For most women, the journey to motherhood is an incredible and worthwhile experience. But the story of this young surrogate would come to shock the world. Jessica Allen was looking to help a couple in need. One of the options she considered was surrogacy. She was in a tough financial situation at the time and knew that this would not only help her money-wise, but also give a couple the gift of life. Jessica knew that this was her opportunity to offer a family with the ultimate gift. Thousands of women worldwide struggle with fertility problems. Many people turn to adoption, IVF, or the option of surrogacy. Jessica selected a family she knew would appreciate this incredible gift that she was offering. A Chinese couple who had struggled to conceive for years. They seemed like a trustworthy couple who would offer a child everything they deserved. Jessica signed the legal paperwork and was declared healthy enough to carry the baby. Despite surrogacy being a well-regulated journey, no one would have foreseen how this pregnancy would turn out. After numerous visits to the doctors, Allen was ready for the IVF, in vitro fertilization procedure. The process works by having the biological mother's egg fertilized by the father's sperm. The embryo is then placed in the surrogate mother's womb. The couple waited anxiously to hear back from Allen and the doctors. Within 12 days, the results were clear. Allen had been successfully impregnated. The blessed baby was on its way. Allen's pregnancy was going according to plan. She was healthy and doing whatever she could to ensure her unborn child's well-being. She had a responsibility to both the prospective family and the unborn baby to do whatever she could to ensure the pregnancy went smoothly. A few weeks into her pregnancy, Allen did receive some unexpected news. She was carrying twins. No one knew such happy news would come at a heavy price for Jessica and her husband. Allen contacted the parents-to-be, letting them know the good news. The couple was ecstatic to welcome their children into the world, but that was before they knew the unbelievable truth about the pregnancy. After 9 long months, Jessica finally gave birth to 2 healthy babies. As was hospital policy, Allen was allowed to spend some time with the infants, allowing them to bond for the time being. Each of the babies was beautiful and perfectly healthy. Jessica was so grateful to have had an easy birth. She was enjoying every moment, but soon Jessica noticed something strange about one of the children. The babies were soon taken away from their biological mother, but Allen could not shake the thought from her mind something was not right. When she was later handed a picture of her babies by one of the hospital staff, her fears were confirmed. One of the babies looked Chinese, but the other had no Asian features and had a much darker skin tone. She knew this was more than incompatible skin tones. These babies were not identical at all. Allen left the hospital feeling at odds. She had a deep maternal instinct that something unlikely had happened in her womb. Weeks later, she was contacted by the Chinese family who had taken the children in. The couple believed that one of the babies was not theirs. Jessica had been pondering the thought since parting with the 2 infants. But how could this be possible? There had to be a scientific explanation. The Chinese couple and Allen discussed the issue for a week before deciding to turn to science for an explanation. They were going to get a DNA test for the 2 babies. They were determined to get to the bottom of the situation. Was Jessica's gut instinct right? Jessica was right. The DNA results showed that one of the twin babies was actually the biological son of Jessica Allen and her African-American husband, Wardell Jasper. The news was unheard of in the scientific community. 2 babies of different genetics had been in the same womb. When the doctors read the test results, they were as shocked and confused as Jessica herself. This was a medical miracle. Jessica had followed the rules of the surrogacy through her pregnancy. She had not had intercourse with her husband for the duration of this period, but this was an extremely rare medical marvel. Jessica had continued to ovulate when she was pregnant. I was completely in shock. I was panicking. My husband and I were panicking. Allen tells People magazine. We had no idea how this came about, and we had no idea how we were going to prepare for a child overnight. We just moved into a house. We didn't have any more money." After their initial feelings of shock, Alan and her husband were soon overjoyed. The baby was truly a miracle. They couldn't wait to welcome their new child into their home. But things were about to get messy. Everything could soon be ripped away from the happy couple. Soon everything was prepared. The couple would be allowed to finally be reunited with their son, Malachi. Everything was set for the baby's arrival when the couple got a devastating call from a lawyer. The joyous occasion would soon turn into a nightmare. The couple expected the phone call to just be a routine checkup from the lawyer, but no, the Chinese couple were demanding $22,000 for their biological son. No one could have foreseen the difficult road that lay ahead. Alan told People magazine, "I thought I wasn't going to get him back because they were pressuring me to pay this money back first. Then they were saying that the intending mom was thinking about giving him up for adoption." The couple was devastated. They had no savings to pay for the child's ransom. "I thought I had a child out there that I was going to be forced to let go of, all because I couldn't buy him or because I couldn't adopt him. They wanted me to buy or adopt my own child." Through the devastation, they had to remain calm. They fought to propose a compromise with the other couple. Jessica Allen has believed that there was more to the story than it had seemed. To ask someone to pay such an exorbitant amount of money for their own child seemed ridiculous. But there was more lurking behind the couple's bizarre request. Apparently, the couple who had hired Jessica Allen to give birth to their baby was being manipulated by their very own lawyer. Their lawyer had been feeding them lies that Allen was threatening to sue them. It was clear that Allen and her husband never intended to sue anyone. They just wanted their baby boy back. Allen told People magazine, "We tried to get him on numerous occasions, but one excuse they gave us was the intended parents didn't want to sign over the power of attorney, so we didn't get him," Allen says. "We got another call and we were supposed to get, then we didn't because they were thinking about giving him up for adoption," a tearful Allen explains, but the couple were determined to get their child back. After a long and lengthy battle, Jessica and her husband finally gained custody of their boy, Malachi. The story has since become a viral sensation. Ultimately, this story has a happy ending. Jessica finally feels like her family is complete.